All right, podcast.
Podcast, New Year podcast.
Yeah.
New Year.
First of the 2019.
Ah.
And then most
Yeah, I just kicked your foot.
and then most of the ones that are not come out yet are still 2018 ones.
Yeah, they're
True,
all
yeah.
2018 ones.
This is the
We're
first
fast-
2019
We're
one.
fast tracking this one. So yeah,
Should be good though. Right, we've got some topics that we actually thought of for once.
yes.
Yes.
So the first one is New Year's resolutions.
Ryan,
Screw you, you know I don't have one.
Think of one now. Let's help you.
Yeah.
Do you smoke? No.
No.
Do you vape? Yes. Stop vaping.
I don't vape that often though.
well, that was
That was
quick.
quick. Ooh, he's reaching in his bag.
You get
Can you vape now? Oh yeah, sure. There is a smoke alarm for it.
just a little cloud.
Just do a little horrible.
Great.
whilst we edit
Now
it.
they got the munchies.
I got the bloody munchies. Does it smell like Christmas still?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still melon.
Still melon. I don't use it
Get a new
often.
flavour.
I don't use it often.
No
Alright.
use.
But
what about
yeah.
you, Tom?
Mine's to
Ooh,
lose
whiff of
weight
that
a
now.
little bit more, and
Do you think that's what
get
mine should
more
be?
ripped. Basically, that's what that is. Without sounding really cocky and kind of.
it's too late.
Just
Just saying lose weight.
isn't it?
Yeah. Just saying
Lose weight when
it
you've got
just-
us two in here.
Yeah.
It's already happened.
I need to lose weight, to be fair. That is probably going to be my New Year resolution.
It would be
Should
nice to get
jump
a
on the
six pack this
bandwagon.
year.
I actually do need to lose some weight.
Well, that's all of ours then.
Yeah.
Because I want to get a six pack this year. Because I've always said to myself like, oh, this will be the year. Last year I've massively.
It's not that hard, Tom. Just go down the shop and buy one.
Is it? Just six pack.
Expect
Well,
me.
that's £2,
What's
isn't
your
it?
drink? What do you like? Get you a six pack of that. Fanta?
Sprite.
Sprite cranberry.
Yeah. Do that. But yeah, it's such a simple one for most
Yeah.
people, but
I
for
think-
me it's just getting that next step of kind of like
Easier
pushing
said
myself
than
of
done.
like, all right, this time I'm actually going to try and get like,
It's a lot easier said than done. I
Oh,
know
it
from
is.
experience.
Yeah.
I've tried a few times and I've just given up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've got to stick to it this year.
it's like getting into
New
that
me.
routine, isn't it? And that's the whole point of like a new
New
year, new
mindset.
routine.
Yeah.
It's just, even though for me it's just another day, but like, it's a big stepping stone for some people, and I think that works
Yeah.
well.
New me, new mindset, new melon.
Yeah, yeah.
Melon.
Kieran,
Well,
what's yours? What's your New Year's resolution?
Lose some weight. Try to eat a bit healthier. So I eat a lot of shit.
Fair enough.
I eat more takeaways than I'd like to admit.
To be honest, I have a takeaway like, at least every once a week.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Once. I think
How many do you like average a week?
average, I at least have one a week.
Yeah.
Like, but that's for like when I get home after work with my dad.
Yeah,
We're just
exactly.
tired. We can't be asked. The most I've had is like 2 in a week, maybe 3.
I don't feel like that's like super bad.
Depends
People
on what
like
you're having.
our age, so we're under 20 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people our age, if you're working realistically, you probably are getting fast food
Just
and
eat
stuff.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever's quick.
And a lot of people are lucky that it doesn't really affect them. We know
Mhm.
definitely someone who just eats what they want, and they're the skinniest person you could ever think of.
Fuck.
I
I know a few people like that. It irritates me.
And yeah, and some
My
of
mate-
us,
mate's
like
sitting
us
there.
three, have to work hard to get it off.
My mate's sitting there. He's like, "I want to gain weight." I'm just like, "Fuck you." If only it
have
was
that option,
easy.
yeah. So, seeing as it has just been Christmas and
Yeah.
a New Year, what have you been doing over this break? Because we've had 2 weeks off, so we've not filmed
Almost 3.
anything over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks.
We haven't seen each other in
Yeah.
a time.
Well, yeah, basically. No, it has literally been the same amount of time. We've not seen anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you been all up to?
Working.
Yeah, same.
Working.
Not same.
Working. Bit of Christmas shopping.
No,
And I got to watch some films. So
Yeah.
that was nice.
to be honest, Christmas films. I watched a lot more Christmas films than I thought I would.
Same.
I thought this year I'd be like, I feel like I've seen all of them, but I just rewatched them really, just ones I hadn't watched since a kid, and just enjoyed doing them.
I watched like the non-traditional Christmas films. So like there's one called like Office Christmas Party and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
got like The guy from Horrible Bosses in it. I forgot his name.
I didn't watch Horrible Bosses.
That's one of them.
I'm sure the audience.
There's like 4 of them. Yeah, I watched a very Harold and Kumar Christmas, that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really watched like traditional
Yeah.
ones.
Still get that Christmas vibe though, don't you?
Yeah.
Definitely like Christmas special and stuff.
Went to the cinema, saw Spider-Man. The new
Oh, I
one.
still want to watch that. By the time this is out, I will have watched it.
And Wreck-It
It's my
Ralph
mission.
2. Was going to watch Aquaman, but it wasn't on for like another hour and a half after. And I was like, well,
So
I'm
you
not.
didn't watch 3 films in one day?
No, I
You
nearly
watched
did.
2.
though. I nearly did.
Oh yeah, I suppose I've just been watching TV, films, just spending it with my family really, and then that good week from like Saturday to Saturday over Christmas was just literally at home.
Nice.
And to be honest, it was just nice doing that. I was lucky to have no extra work because I know a lot of people who have been working over it, and I wasn't offered to work over Christmas Eve, but a lot of people in my department had, so I just took the advantage of kind of
Yeah.
I'm off. I'm just gonna sleep in.
It's always nice.
Yeah, just switch off for a week. I've not done that for ages.
I didn't do anything. To be fair, I watched the whole Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so it was very, very
Yeah.
good. So
It is very good.
completely fucked my sleeping pattern. I was going to bed at like 6 in the morning, so...
The thing is, when you're not doing anything,
Mm.
your sleeping pattern does mess up. Like I was staying up until like 2 in the morning, simply because I'm like I do so much in a day, and even then I'm not tired. Like if my
Yeah.
girlfriend says like, "How are you just not tired all the time?" I'm just like, I just can't sleep. And then over the like holiday, if you're not doing anything, especially for me,
You might as well just
I
sleep
might as well
in.
just stay up and then sleep in because
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm not tired. And then it goes to like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm tired now. And I don't get up until like 10, 11. I'm like, okay, cool.
He took a recommendation from the first episode.
Yeah, I did, finally.
What's
Because
that?
we said Brooklyn Nine-Nine, didn't we?
Oh, we
We were
did.
talking about
Oh.
TV and films.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've finally done it.
finally watched it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I didn't have Netflix, and now I have one, so
Oh, nice.
I
There's a
can
lot
watch
of
it.
stuff you got to catch up on.
I need to watch the new series of Narcos, the Mexican one. Need to
Can't
watch
get
that
into
with my dad.
Narcos. I know a lot of people that really enjoy it, but
So good.
it's not for me.
Yeah, it's something that me and my dad both watch because we don't really watch anything together, and that's what we both watch. That and Better Call Saul. Really love watching that with him.
Oh, Christmas presents. How'd everyone do, bounty-wise?
Did quite well. Got Just
Yeah,
Cause.
yeah. Right.
I was
Good.
happy.
Yeah.
It was all the stuff I kind of needed.
Yeah,
Really?
same.
Yeah,
It was one of those years where I was kind of like, I'm not, because there's no like new console or
yeah.
something like that. So it was just like all right, cool. I needed a new laptop, but I got a hand me down from my brother's laptop, but it's still such a good laptop that it was basically brand new. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
can't complain.
no, can't complain at all. So it was a good year. I think I just needed the break more than anything else.
Yeah, same.
It was
It
one
was
of
nice.
those.
I just got mostly painting stuff.
Yeah, I want to get more painting.
Got some paints, some paintbrushes.
I need to come up with some ideas for our next painting.
Yeah.
Because you're doing one at the moment, right?
Yeah, you still get a print up picture.
Kieran.
I've still
still
got
doing-
my train
You're
wreck.
still doing your first one, but it's going to be so worth it.
Yeah.
And I've got some ideas for my third one. It's because my ones were smaller, so I managed to
Yeah.
get them out.
I'm doing a ginormous one.
Well, your Red Dead one's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be worth it. Maybe we can put it on like at like an end of the podcast. We just put pictures of
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
could do.
Just throwing some ideas around, you know.
Maybe if you get like a worthy game clip, chuck it at the end of it.
Yeah.
Change it up.
Change it up.
Change
Just
it up.
put some of your Fortnite kills. Do you want that'll get more clicks in our podcasts?
I've got some good ones. for
You
this
actually have.
one. What else have we got?
Do we celebrate New Year's?
Yeah, I do.
In what ways do you celebrate New Year's?
Just kind of gather with friends.
No, that's nice. So those
we
just sort
we
of
just
mates.
chill out,
Chill.
drink, watch stuff.
Fair enough.
It's quite fun. Did it this year.
Yeah. Unless for me, unless there's like a party, is literally just stay at home and then watch it with my family. Just like, when I say watch it, it's just like on TV, so you got what was it? BBC. And we just watch the fireworks, really.
That's what I normally
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
This year I changed it up a bit, went to Charlie's, but
Yeah.
didn't really. Literally just played Hitman, and then it went midnight, and we were like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, just carry on playing.
Because for
I
me,
don't
it's just
really
it's just
care.
another
It's another day.
But
And then-
then if there's a party, I'll take advantage of kind of like, okay,
yeah,
people are gathering, let's go. But usually I'm not interested. I'm normally like, this year I was playing my PlayStation, family watching the film downstairs, and then I just literally joined them before midnight and then
Yeah.
watched the fireworks, and that was
Yeah.
it. I enjoy watching the fireworks because it's fireworks. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, it's bang bangs, like,
Explosions.
explosions and lights and music.
Any quality memes?
No, it's like the start of the year, isn't it?
I meant from last year. Like,
I saw one that was
Actually, what was our favourite meme from last year?
got a solid bitch lasagna. It's
Yeah.
always,
I think that was my favourite.
Yeah.
it's always quite a solid.
Genuinely, I was about
Yeah.
to say that's my favourite. That
Yeah.
or the I suppose it is a meme, isn't it? The PewDiePie in his chair when he did like
But does it do this?
Does it do this? That was my favourite.
Oh, that was hit or miss. That's a solid one.
That's a solid one.
Yeah.
I just talking about TikTok.
Let's
TikTok's
talk
solid.
about YouTube Rewind.
No,
Oh,
How rubbish was
God.
that, guys?
no, it was. That's hot.
Huh?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, that was definitely a miss. YouTube
Definitely. I
Rewind.
don't.
I feel like we could have done that so much more better.
Anyone.
Like,
could have,
genuinely.
Honestly.
They say they finally listened to the bloody...
No, they did
not.
worse than
and
last
they
year.
didn't. I'd rather YouTube have just made it about them again. Like they
To be
always do.
Yeah. Well, they've done it this year, haven't they? You can't say that, Kieran.
You said it was getting edited
You
out.
can't say that, Kieran.
It doesn't matter.
I might have bleeped it out, but you can't say it, Kieran. Anyway,
They
from
don't
your
know what I said.
filthy mouth, let's carry on.
It's PG, somewhat.
They don't know what I said.
Got white hair now. What are you doing?
Whoa! Whoa!
Just gonna vape in the corner.
What's our big goal for this year? Forget New Year's resolutions. Wow! Because I was talking, I'm gonna have to pick that whole thing.
No, he didn't say anything
What
offensive.
did you say? I must have missed it.
You just assume I'm being rude.
Well, yes.
He wasn't actually
What
that
did you
time.
say?
You said, what's our big goal this year? And I tried big chungus.
Alright, for real. What is our big goal for this year?
100 subs.
Well, yeah. Yeah, let's talk about channel terms. What's our big... What do we want for this channel to be for the next year? This
What am I
this bit
part
of the podcast is going to be amazing.
What am I part
We're
of?
going to lose 5 minutes of this.
Just us laughing.
Because of
I'm
what I'm
pleased.
saying. We're going to lose
What am I
like 5
part
minutes
of?
of this podcast.
Kieran, man.
Who are you guys?
Your dirty mouth.
The worst bit is, all my friends, we all joke about that outside of college. Like it'll be
I'm
like,
that's fine.
No,
No,
no.
not on the podcast.
it'll be
like
like,
the internet.
it'll be like indoors, and obviously we're not being serious at all. Hey, if you're gonna paint me like this, I'm gonna keep saying it. You're gonna have so much bleeping,
bleeping.
so much
This
editing.
is so much edit.
I'm gonna have to cut it up to make it so
You're gonna have to
funny.
listen for it as well. That's the worst. Especially that one.
Oh. Right, channel.
Yes, what
Big
do we want
fans of
our
the
channel to
channel.
be in the next year? I think 100 subs would be amazing. Seeing as we got 18 of recording this, we got 18 subs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's more than we thought we'd get.
To be honest, it is.
Don't think we know 18 people who be listening right now.
For me, I would like to also have like consistently a good like 30 or 20 people watching.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
nice.
Like realistically, I would want that. Ryan, where do you see us in the next year?
Dead.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully having a different place to be doing the recording.
More professional
Yeah,
setup.
to be honest,
That's what I kind of want to see, us having more of a professional, with we all have our own mics instead of just a Zoom in the middle
yeah,
on a table.
Yeah.
and to possibly it being filmed, that'd be good.
Yeah, get to there.
Like even if it's just one angle.
If we get that
Studio
comp-
Like, do you know what I mean?
If
No,
we-
but even if it's just one angle, not like
Yeah.
a 3-point, just one where you can just see the three of us and we're just
Mhm.
talking.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I definitely can't say.
You
I was
know.
saying if we did a video version. If anyone lip reads me, I'm done.
Yeah.
Black boxes over the mouth.
Sure, that was great. More editing.
That wasn't anything. So
Um,
PG.
It'll be really peachy.
No, I feel like we could keep it the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't be much different.
No, it wouldn't be. It
wouldn't be
an
any
issue at
different.
all, actually.
No.
You just
But
be able
yeah,
to see what we're doing.
that would be quite a good step to actually have like a proper set
Yeah.
where we can
Yeah.
just
They want to be
come
able to,
in and film.
be able to see how much water I drink.
That'd be good. That would be good.
I reckon that'd be beneficial for us as well. Well,
Yeah.
'cause at that point, we're putting ourselves out there properly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, then we would have to do like fully the socials and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. 100 subs would be nice. That's like a big goal for this year.
Yeah.
'Cause we got
Yeah.
12 months to get 100 subs. We've already got. Let me just check.
The thing is, if we fully like blow up and say we got like 2,000 subscribers, would we actually do like a live show?
I would. I'd be more than happy to.
I would be up for that.
Yeah.
18 subs, actually.
I said 18, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said 16.
Well, I did mean 18. That's cool. That's cool.
Big thumbs.
If we did a live show, someone would have to be very, very PG.
Kieran.
Kieran.
One time.
More than one
multiple
time.
times.
Yeah, one time, multiple times, one episode.
But
And
yeah,
now you're the guy.
I think that would be really cool to do like a live event.
Can we just... We have 107 views total.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot more than...
We've got a lot of watch time. It's like over like 200 minutes of watch time.
Really?
Nice. Saw Francis.
Yeah. Saw Francis and Vincent. Shout out Vincent.
Ciao, Vincent.
Yeah, we
The
need to get
man
him on.
himself. We do need to
Let's
get
get him on.
He was actually asking me to come on before we had our first
Whoa.
guest. I
Alright,
told him
cool.
about it, and he was like, "What?" I told him about having Olivia on. Because
Yeah.
I told him just after our first guest, and he was like, "Why the hell wasn't I the first guest?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, we'll get you on."
Sure, Charlie would come on.
Yeah.
It's just getting people in. That's literally
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
The goal that I want is to just make more films with you guys.
Yeah.
We need to make more films. Shit, yeah.
It's generally
We
just
work
do
with-
more.
This is
hobbies.
podcast all over again.
Just want to work with you guys more. With
We're talking about doing it, but we haven't actually done it. If you know
But the
what I
thing
mean.
is, we're doing this. We're doing painting. We've already done 2 things that we've been wanting to do for a long time.
It's just we need to try and find things to film because it's kind of like it's easier said than done because you need to actually have stuff.
We have to do stuff. We have to get equipment. We have to get people.
Oh,
Right, weird one. Do we believe in aliens? Let's go deep.
Throwing it out
Let's
there.
go deep. I want to know if you believe in aliens.
I believe there's something out there. Has to
Yeah.
be.
So,
I'm not
I
saying
do- I do wanna-
specific. but
yeah.
yeah.
I do want to make this like a proper podcast where we just talk about aliens, but I just want to have a light dip on
Just
it.
a taste.
And I do believe there has to be something.
There has to be something out there.
I don't think it's fully what everyone thinks it looks like. Alien, like do you know what? Like
It's
you
not
know
going to
the
be Paul,
you
is
know
it?
the classic. Yeah. As much as I'd love it to be Paul, it probably won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably will be more like Predator.
Rick and Morty.
Probably. Rick and
Rick and
Morty.
Anything from that.
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Squanch.
The Jelly King.
Oh God, no, not the Jelly Bean King.
But
Mr.
yeah.
Bottle.
I think there has to be something out there.
There has
Yeah.
to be.
And I feel like there has been cases where people have actually interacted because there's too many like weird stories where people have like which correlate or just totally don't make sense, and people have been mentally affected by it. And I feel like there has to be something. But then you've got the crazy people who live in the desert who are just crazy and then make all the other stories seem really stupid.
I
Like
was gonna
genuinely, it ruins the other
Yeah.
stories.
Area 51. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Do you
Genuinely
know?
what I think.
The
is
thing
that-
though is it is legit just a military
Base.
testing facility. That's
exactly.
what it is.
So anything which comes out of there is going to look bloody weird.
Yeah, it's America's secret. It's
But
not-
the thing is,
se-
there's always
well,
been testings about
secret,
ships.
it's quotation marks, but
There's always been like ship sightings, which like, do you remember? Right, my help. What's the black bird?
yeah, Blackbird.
Yeah, the blackbird. Like no one when that first came out. When that first came out, the blackbird. Everyone who saw it was just like, "Oh, what's this like alien
Yeah.
kind of like thing?" But
No, it's just
realistically, it's just a ship.
It's just
Get
America.
over it.
Just America's making a plane.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
they
So it's
pretty much
like-
went to like the edge of the. It pretty much went in space, but
Yeah.
Like-
So I think that's where the correlation
Yeah.
between,
and they made that in.
Society
They made
just
that in
taking it
Area
wrong,
51.
but
'cause-
also you don't know what we're seeing.
Yeah.
It's cool. I love like conspiracy theories like this. That's why I love like BuzzFeed Unsolved and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
unsolved murders and stuff like that. I hate murder talk and like the gore of it, but like the stories behind it interest me because it's like the Zodiac killer and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I hate the gore of it. If I put that to one side, and the story and the like all like the notes he's left behind and like what he used to wear and like who it possibly could be, that interests me. Don't know.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. It's the unknown. The unknown is
I think that's
interesting.
the and it freaks people out. It's like, oh yeah, it's the unknown which people keep on guessing at.
What
It's
about
interesting.
ghosts?
I totally believe in ghosts. I've seen ghosts.
I've seen Ghostbusters.
You had the one up, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
think-
believe in ghosts?
I feel like TV shows like Ghost Hunters, they just like
That's bullshit.
they
Okay,
take some
well,
they take some of the
Bullshit.
seriousness out of it, if you know what I mean.
yeah, some of it is real and a lot of it is fake.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe like
But there's a lot of
shows like that because like it's hard to believe that because you're not there.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and
It's
that's
like,
where
if
I
you're
think
there,
it's
then you'll be like,
perspective,
well,
isn't
yeah.
it? Because a lot of idiots are just going to believe
But-
everything they see, and then a lot of people, the majority of people, will kind of just go, maybe that was real, maybe that wasn't, kind of thing.
It's the thing of like, kind of like I think ghosts are real, but then also the fact of doing something in the dark, kind of is like
Amps
your
it.
imagination will just play tricks on you. So
True, but then
Sometimes-
you're less likely to visually see something in the day.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's like
That's the only.
I believe there
that's the
are
only
ghosts, but it's hard-
comparison
it's
you
hard-
can do because
it-
there's only two types of day.
it's
it's just unfortunate
It can be
that-
hard to believe sometimes some of the stuff you see
I totally understand
because
that.
it's your imagination just play tricks on you in the dark because you don't know what's there.
Yeah,
But then it's also like the thing of like I feel like if you went into a building
yeah,
and it was dark, your imagination is going to play less tricks on you because you're not told it's haunted.
yeah.
So you'd be more,
you'd be less on edge.
yeah.
But then sounds really weird, but I feel like I'm tuned in differently, that I get vibes. And it's not because, like, oh, this place looks creepy. Sometimes a place looks creepy and I don't get a vibe. But sometimes I go into a place which is even new, but you get that vibe of kind of like something else is here.
So what are
You
your
can
rates?
choose to
Like
believe
20
me or
quid?
not, but I feel like I'm kind of noted. What did you say, bitch?
I said, so what are your rates? Like 20 quid. Do you want to do an exorcism on my house?
I'm not saying I'm an exorcist. I'm just, as a kid, I was open to a lot more things, and I've got very good stories that I will
Hang
open
on.
up. But I don't know if it's worth.
Hang on.
No, no. Personally, I believe in ghosts, and I've got my own kind of theories behind it.
Same.
It's just I just because I believe in ghosts doesn't mean that I feel like I should put on YouTube to. You seem to believe it, but you just question it.
Yeah.
I'm the exact same.
I've-
I'm the exact same.
I have experiences where I'm like, yeah, like, I feel like it, but then there are also experiences where like they can kind of be explained in different ways.
True, but then there's a lot of experience I've had where it's like that's just unexplainable.
Yeah.
Like there's just things where you see it and you're like, that was a person.
Yeah.
Like
got
I've
one-
seen a person. And
I
they're
have
not
one
there.
like that that I cannot explain still to any day.
I've seen 3 visible people. And yeah, I've heard voices. I've heard footsteps.
I've heard that.
I've
Yeah.
footsteps in my house, like 2nd floor. All the
Haven't
time.
done that. I'm lucky enough. My house is fine.
and like door stops being
My
knocked over.
My friend's house is the worst.
Yeah.
He's got an extension on his house where
Yeah.
you got like the garden, and then he's got his own house there.
Oh, that's cool.
So like he's got
Oh.
that,
Yeah.
but the actual normal house that he was in before with his parents,
Yeah.
we like it would be just me and him. We were up in his room like playing Xbox, and we hear like doors shut and stuff like that. Oh, that's actually like that is what started making me believe about it. So there was no one else in the house.
You just can't explain that stuff.
If you can't, yeah.
He had dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were all in like cages and like they were in their own places. But we've heard doors like open and close.
Yeah.
And it's freaked me out.
I went to it's a famous
I'm got
place.
goosebumps. Just
You know,
talking
you know
about
Hampton Court.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went into the church bit. You know that church bit
Mm.
in the actual
Yeah,
palace. We were coming out, so it was me and my family, and we shouldn't have been doing it, but we laughed about something while we were coming out, and we heard like in the middle of me and my brother and my mum and my dad who were in front of me. So it was the four of us. It was like a
Yeah.
cube basically.
Yeah.
And in the middle of us, obviously no one there, and we heard a massive like shh, and I felt it like, you know when you feel the presence of someone, like even if you don't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
On the right of me, my brother had it on the left of him, and my parents thought it
Oh.
was from behind, which
That's
meant
weird.
it was in the middle of us. No one was there. We all heard it, and it was just like times like that, and you're like, well, no one's clearly there. You can't explain it,
Yeah.
and if you've got four people which all say the same thing, you're like, well, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I think I know what this is. And obviously, a lot of people listening to this are going to be like, "Oh, it's a load of rubbish." Da 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 da. But I was like, "That's fine. I don't want to preach you about like
Yeah.
believe this. This is what I
It's your
believe.
own- you can-
You need
yeah.
to have your own experiences because, for me, that's mine.
We used to watch the Ghost Hunters program.
I love ghost programs like Ghost Adventures. Straight up, my
That's the
favorite.
one. Yeah.
If we got them on the podcast, I would literally be on heaven because Zach's my favorite.
It's like, have you seen the one when they
seem
go
so
to
down to
Alcatraz?
earth. Yeah.
And they're like hearing the voices,
Yeah.
and one of them says, "Get naked."
Yeah.
We joke about that to this day. We still joke about it and piss ourselves laughing.
But the thing is, a lot of that seems.
Overdone.
The thing is, compared to other programs, because I've watched like all ghost programs and I've pretty much like watched all of them, I feel like a lot of them are all pretty rubbish. But Ghost Adventures for me stands out the most as like most believable because
Yeah.
they seem so
Into it.
into it and kind of personal, and like when they've been personally affected and like you can tell that they've changed over the series because of certain things which have happened.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's not like a storyline you're trying to follow on. That's something which is like personally affected them.
Yeah.
Like the reason why Zach wears glasses is because of a like so to speak is a demon. This is what freaked me out, was this goat demon. So he bought a house and then he stayed there for a day as like a challenge. It was a documentary. It's honestly, if you look it up, I think it's Goat Man documentary or something, or Goat House.
Yeah.
Oh, it freaks the hell out of me because he sits on the bed and nothing happens the whole night, and you hear like rustling. Like I'm gonna get goosebumps. Like you hear
Yeah.
rustling and you hear like a goat. Like a goat, like okay, you could do it in post, whatever, but you hear a goat, and it's the weirdest goat noise, and then you see a massive shadow just go past the door, and it is the freakiest thing you will ever watch, and this whole like hour documentary leads up to that point, and then
No, go on, you can finish.
oh, you freaked me out because there's a door behind me.
There's a ghost!
Ghost
It's the
stories.
ghost of Ezra.
But the thing is, he had, I think it was just contacts. But the thing is, something happened to his eyes where it's like, he's basically constantly cross-eyed. And so his glasses basically make it straight.
Yeah.
Not his actual eyes are cross-eyed, but he's like, his eye line's
Vision.
messed up. So he's got like special glasses to fix it. But that's all happened because of that situation. He never had it before, and now he constantly has to wear glasses or else he can't see. He's basically
Ooh,
blind.
fuck.
And like maybe that's like because there's a lot of weird things where the mind can make up things and your body can be affected by that. But stuff like that, how can you explain that? Like I don't know if calling it a demon or whatever. It's a
Yeah.
bit weird. Like I don't know if I fully believe that, but when you've got
Well,
evidence
don't
like that
associate
and
it.
someone who's been actually affected by it, like whoa.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's like my friend at work. He's saying like he used to work up in Somerset,
Okay.
and apparently I'm pretty sure it was Somerset. There's this hotel up there they used to do like washing up in,
Mm.
and he lived on the site,
Yeah.
and he said he used to see footsteps go past his door
Oh.
in the middle of the night, but he knew no one was there,
Yeah.
and it was like the staff
Oh, I hate that.
thing, and he said like he'd lie in bed
Yeah.
and he saw two like foot shadows by his door.
Yeah.
He said he heard a knock, so he got up and ran to the door and opened it, and he just saw a black figure go round the corner down
That's
the end of the
worst for me
hallway.
is like shadow play,
Mm.
because for me the first
I'm getting goosebumps talking
the first
Yeah,
ghost
so am I.
the first ghost I feel like I've seen was I was at my nan's house. It must have been very, very like easily 5 years or younger. I woke up in the middle of the night. We can argue otherwise. Obviously, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
When you wake up, your mind can play tricks on you. Totally understand that. If you want to believe that, it's cool. I woke up and this was like so vivid to me. I can still picture it on my nan's bed. So me and my brother were very young, so we used to sleep in my nan's room because we used to find the house like super creepy. Like everyone in my family believed it was like haunted.
Mm.
I woke up and I saw a shadow on the bed, like sitting, and it also looked like it was looking forward, but it was sitting on my bed, and I was like, it was always on the opposite side of my nan's bed, and it wasn't my granddad or anything because he slept in the other room because he snored. So it was my nan in that room. She wasn't up because my nan and granddad were downstairs asleep, watching TV.
Yeah.
And I went back to sleep because I was just like, I was scared and also just confused because I was like, well, that must be someone. I woke up in the morning, came downstairs, talked to everyone, said what the situation was. But obviously, as a kid,
Yeah.
like you just,
Yeah.
You don't get taken seriously.
I knew nothing of like ghosts. I never watched anything like that. As a kid, I would not watch any horror stuff because I was so petrified.
Yeah.
And said to my nan and granddad what happened, and they had no explanation for it. They went upstairs, so it was just
Yeah, that's
crazy.
weird. It's like he was telling me another story, how his friend, like he didn't believe in ghosts at all,
Yeah.
and this is his friend telling him about it, and he was up at his mate's house, and his mate was like saying how, oh, this house, there's loads of shit that happens in it, blah 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 blah, and he wasn't believing any of it at all,
Yeah.
and he was taking the piss, and he was like, oh, ghosts, blah blah blah, and then he said that night he went to bed. Woke up middle of the night, just heard a noise, didn't see it. He thought he saw a black figure standing in the corner of the room.
Nope.
So it like literally, he woke up, thought nothing of it, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Went home. He went back home to London. This was
Okay,
like up.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was up in Somerset. Went back home to London, slept. Like he had his roommate.
Yeah.
They were like obviously sharing a flat together. Went to sleep. Woke up. Black figure sitting on the end of his bed.
Oh no. I
So-
can tell Ryan's like, no!
Because the thing, I'll let you finish, but
And
no, go on.
and then apparently he just ignored it, went back under the covers, and then felt something on his chest. So he moved the covers down. Apparently he could see it on his chest.
Oh.
So he just put his covers over his head, went back to sleep. Woke up the next morning, and his flatmate was like, "Oh, what's that?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" Bear in mind, like he draws and stuff like that. Yeah, he had a drawing like a yin yang thing on his neck,
Oh no.
and it was like extremely detailed, and he didn't do it. Like he's like, I'm good at drawing, but I'm not that
Yeah,
fucking
not
good.
that good.
especially
and
to do
on
like
your
that.
own neck as well.
Yeah.
No.
That's a weird.
On the side of his neck,
Oh.
and I was just like, "Fuck that." Apparently, he
What's-
soon believed in like paranormal stuff
Yeah.
after that.
What's that?
Ooh.
Where you wake up in the
Chills.
morning, but you're paralysed, but you can still see stuff.
That's when your body won't wake up. I know what you're on about.
I'm sure the
I know
audience.
what
knows.
about, but I don't know what it's called.
But that's what a lot of people
Something.
think that is when they wake up in the middle of the night, like my example and your friend's example of like when you wake up and you see a shadow. But the thing is, I feel like there's a complete difference. Because a lot of people wake up and say it feels real, but then you wake up and you remember that it's... I don't know, I feel like there's a comparison, and where in both of our things, we both moved. Like
Yeah.
your friend moved, I moved. Like I remember sitting up and looking, and then going back. Like there was visible movements where instead of like your brain's actually woken up but your body hasn't. And that's where you're like that paralyzed.
I think that's
thing.
more terrifying.
That's really scary.
I've never had it happen to me personally.
I don't want it to happen.
But like, fuck that.
What
I think-
happened?
No, the thing that what are you saying? Because he was in Somerset. My cousin lives in Somerset. I swear that every house in Somerset has like a ghost or something in it. Because my cousin's house is so scary at night, and it's like it's a new house. It's not like it's an old
but it doesn't,
old house. Because he has
unfortunately, it doesn't mean that it's
like the
safe.
doors like here, so it's like you go in,
Yeah.
and then the stairs are like just to your left slightly. So you literally just take one step to the left and you can go up
Yeah.
the stairs. So at night, because his room is when you go up the stairs, it kind of does like an L.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like the stairs they go up and then you can go right, but you can go left and like backwards, so along the stairs as you go up them.
So it's a bit of like a
So
landing,
you
basically.
can basically go
I'm
like that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but you can only do it one side.
oh, so one side's
It's like a U,
Up,
but it's
and the other one's like a U.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go back on yourself
Yeah.
along the stairs. So his room's there, like on the end of that bit. So and the bathroom's at the other end,
Right.
nearer his parents' room.
Yeah.
So you have to walk along,
Yeah.
and there's like a guest room on the same side as his, and then his sister, another like a closet, and then his parents' room. So it's like you have to walk, and if you look down the stairs, like you swear you can see something every single time, and it's like,
Yeah.
but there's no one downstairs, and there's
Yeah, when you
no
know
bedrooms
it's-
or anything, so no one can be downstairs. It's just
Somerset, man.
It's just
Somerset
Somerset.
seems to be the place, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
But then the last time I went, I stayed downstairs
Yeah.
because obviously sleeping on the floor on a airbed does my back in.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't do that. So I was sleeping on the like settee downstairs. He was down there as well.
Yeah.
And I went to the toilet because there's a toilet downstairs and like walked past the stairs, looked up, same thing, but looking up.
Ooh.
So it's at the stairs. I wonder what happened at the stairs then.
But it's a brand new house and they moved in when it was built.
Yeah, but was their house original?
No, it was
Indian
farmland.
burial ground.
It was
True, but
farmland.
farmland.
Yeah.
Because the
Don't
whole
know
thing
what
was like
happened on
farmland. Because other people in the same like state bits have the same thing.
Mm.
It's like it's just Somerset.
Yeah.
He did show me this video. Well, like, obviously, like,
I'm gonna
Oh,
film it.
do you
I'm
believe
gonna-
in orbs, by the
I'm
way?
gonna-
Just quick, do you
I'm
believe
gonna
in
film
orbs?
it next time I go there.
Like the lights,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I've caught so many orbs, even in my house. And when we've been on holiday, I've caught orbs.
the worst bit is in a picture.
Yeah.
You take a picture and you're like, nah.
No, I've seen an orb.
That's the worst.
Yeah, the little white orbs.
Yeah.
There is a difference between dust and orbs, guys. Right? If anyone in the audience like pursues me saying that pursues, that's just wrong.
Pursues.
Disputes.
Pursues saying that I'm wrong, you're wrong, mate.
There is a
I know
difference
the
between
difference
dust.
between light and dust and a bug.
Especially on camera and eyesight.
I'm not bloody stupid. Anyway, carry on.
He showed me this video,
Yeah.
and it was like, it's like a hotel in LA.
Yeah.
No,
Amsterdam.
Las
San
Vegas.
Diego.
Las Vegas, yeah. Hotel in Las Vegas. And there's
New York.
apparently, there's, like the people on that floor,
Hmm.
they can hear screaming coming from a room. And it's like a
I've seen
consistent
this.
sound.
I've seen this. I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this. It's
Oh,
And
yeah, I've
someone
seen-
goes
I've
up
seen
to
this.
check it. Ugh! And you see like
That's
you see like a white
that dark.
phase walk out of the
Yeah.
room, and I'm just like,
I've seen that.
they're
I
saying
wasn't
how
too sure
like,
if they said that was fake or not.
no one's occupied it, and there
No
was
one
like
could say anything.
the floor. No one had
The room was
occupied,
empty.
No
There was
one had been
no
in
one
the
was
room.
meant to be in that room.
Yeah.
and all the floors have been torn up. All the
Yeah.
beds have thrown. The seat, the showers on,
And there was a security camera on it the entire time.
and the
It's not
guy
like they
just
could have gone in.
backs out, and I was just like, oh no. Oh, that
I've got
It's like-
goosebumps. I'm not-
so have I. It's horrible.
It's like, have you
actually-
seen the video
Oh.
of Hampton Court? Of like,
Oh, I went on a ghost walk.
I think I don't remember if it was open or it like blown open, but it was
What,
like
one of the doors.
the
It's
door, and a guy closes it,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a Tudor. It could
it's
be
been-
like
it's been
it
it's
could-
been proven fake apparently.
yeah.
'Cause I went-
it was
when
ages
I-
ago I seen it, but it's like
I went because I did a night walk, a ghost night walk there, and I saw the exact same clip, and I want to believe it, But
'Cause
I'm
it-
pretty sure it's been proven fake because it just didn't.
Yeah, because it
look-
doesn't. It looks. It. I
It looks
never really
too
believed
good.
it.
Do you know what I mean?
I
It
never
looks
really
too
believed
good
it. The
to be
camera was in
true.
a way too good a position. Like I can understand they were watching the X with the camera, but it looked too set up.
Basically, it's two fire doors.
Yeah.
One flies open and someone walks out, don't they?
It's like
And
a
then
guy
the
who
security
looks
comes
like
along
he,
and just closes it.
no, it's a guy that looks like he's Henry VIII.
Yeah.
He's wearing Tudor clothes,
Yeah, he's
and he
Tudor.
closes the door.
Yeah.
And it could be like
Oh,
obviously,
that's right, yeah.
probably could be like one of the guys.
The thing is,
but-
they dress up like
yeah, that's
people
what it,
dress
that's
up.
what it probably was. But it's just the way it happens.
It looks. So
It just
good.
looks like
Yeah.
it's just like okay. But I feel like the thing of like the door opening might be more of like the ghost thing than the guy closing it.
Because why would someone from the medieval times close a fire door?
That's not medieval.
Arrive, close a fire door, piss off back.
Yeah, I'm a time shifter, but also a poltergeist.
It's like
I love how we just really just like put down that
Yeah.
example, and all of us believe all of us, but Hampton caught one now.
that one has the most like it's got the most
Yeah,
thing of
yeah,
being
yeah,
not
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's like
I could show you so many clips from Ghost Adventures, like you can't explain this.
it's like
When you see stuff on the thermal and you're like,
yeah that
when
gets you.
when you've got a thermal and a recording next to each other, so you've got a normal camera and a thermal camera recording the same thing, and nothing comes up on the normal camera, but you see a thermal of like an outfit, like as a figure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all of the Civil War stuff, if they go to like a field, they always get like a soldier walking past, and that amazes me the most. Is like the normal camera doesn't pick it up, and yet you see like a figure just walk across a field, and you're like, whoa.
Because near me there's Horton Park or Horton Country Park. It's like there's a golf course, but it also had like a big like woods.
Yeah.
In the park, there was like a mental asylum there, and like that was always like haunted. Like the people have seen stuff in there all the time,
Yeah.
and like even like you know how like dogs can like sense things.
Yeah.
They'd always like dogs wouldn't go near it, go
Yeah.
nowhere near it, and then they knocked it down, and now like just different parts of Horton Park have like
Yeah.
it happen. It's like as if they've like let them out,
Yeah.
and now they're just walking around the
That's
park,
weird.
and it's horrible. I've had that experience of like my grandma's dog like freaking out. It's like,
I was just about to say, do you believe in like dogs seeing stuff? Because
Yes.
my dog definitely.
yes, I think cats can do it too,
Cats do.
because my cat is like extremely
Yeah.
knows stuff's happening before it
I
even
feel like
happens.
sometimes the pets are just genuinely just looking at something, but a lot of the times where it's just, I don't know, you can tell a dog, like, or a cat acts differently. If it's your own pet, you can
Yeah.
tell when it acts differently, and like
Yeah.
is seeing something.
Because it actually happened the other day at home. My cat like freaked out suddenly, and then something fell over. I was like, okay, nah, this isn't good. Don't like this. We can go into depth in that. a different time.
Yeah, we will
We've done
we will
quite a
make
bit.
a ghost podcast, like
Will we?
fully
Conspiracy theory.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Yeah, supernatural, like Mothman.
Yeah.
To be honest, I find that quite interesting.
Man, bear, pig.
Man, bear, pig. Man, bear. That's funny.
Al Gore.
But yeah, we will go fully in depth with kind of like
Yeah.
a mythical, so to speak, podcast. I think that'll be quite good. That's
Yeah.
our next one. We're
Okay.
doing that next week,
All right.
even
Okay.
though it probably won't come out next
It's gonna
week.
not.
We'll
It won't
do
come
that.
out until like January. No, like
Yeah.
November. But yeah.
November, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
been the podcast.
That's it.
Hope you like it. Hope we've not, annoyed most of you or scared you.
Yeah. Hopefully you
Um,
can sleep.
yeah, try and sleep and try and not see a shadow figure. Right, that's the mission for today.
Sorry, advice.
Yeah. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the podcast. Please like and share it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please share it.
Honestly, share it with
Definitely.
another person.
One person. If it's just
Have a
one.
nice new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And
see you
see you
next
next time.
See you next week.
Bye.